Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a New England Patriots 7-round mock draft. We're getting out one for every team before the draft starts, so make sure you stay tuned for the ones coming in the future. If your team picks before 21, the video is already out, so go check that out if you're interested. And without further ado, let's get into it. So the Patriots pick at 21, and they say our needs are receiver, edge, linebacker, and corner, which I pretty much agree with. But the priority of those I might be a bit different on. So let's see who is there at receiver. Definitely a lot of good players, but I think we can wait a little bit. I think we can wait until 54 or maybe even 85 because there's just so much depth at the receiver position. There's so many guys that I think could help us out. But for linebacker with Nakobe Dean here, that's tempting, but still I think I might wait on him. Edge, you got guys like David Ojabo, who could be a really good Patriot, and Jermaine Johnson, who's fallen pretty far. But it's going to be tough for me to pass on Andrew Booth. I feel like that's a pretty common pick for the Patriots so far this year, as he just feels like a Patriots kind of guy because he can play really good press man coverage. But I think I might wait on him, honestly, and I'm going to grab Jermaine Johnson here at pick number 21, which I love Andrew Booth, but Jermaine Johnson falling that far is just a really, really good pick for the Patriots, and I'm pretty happy with that. Now, we'll see what corners remain here, and it's not great. Most of them got taken pretty high, and it looks like we're going to have to, we could wait a little bit. I like Tariq Woolen. I like a lot of these guys, but we're going to wait a little bit on corner, and we're going to see what's there at receiver. We really just need kind of an X, and again, I don't think Christian Watson is going to fall this far, excuse me, because of just how many teams are going to be looking for a guy with that kind of talent, but I'm taking Christian Watson at number 54. I don't think they have a guy like him in their receiving core. I mean, there aren't many guys like him in general, but I think he's going to be a really good player if they can develop him, and what better coach to develop him than Bill Belichick. Also, I'd be tempted to take Khalil Shakir here, but we don't need to now, and I think this might be the time to go for a linebacker. Not anyone I'm too excited on the board so far, but let's see what the group has to offer. Definitely some solid players. Again, a lot of those, second round guys have already gone because here we are in the bottom of the third, but I'm not sure exactly what to do. There's a lot of solid guys, but I might try to trade back a little bit, and we'll try to trade back with the Packers, and we'll try to pick up a third next year for a sixth or a fourth next year. See how that goes. They're going to say no. Our fourth. No, so okay, we'll just sit here and take a player, and let's see what linebacker we're gonna end up with, because I think I need somebody who's a pretty good athlete, and I haven't scouted linebacker super well so far throughout this season, and I know Nafai Sewell is pretty good in coverage. I'm gonna take DeMarco Jackson. I think he brings a little bit something different to that linebacking core as a smaller guy who can hopefully move pretty well, and I'm pretty happy getting him in round 3. Now at round 4, pick number 127. Another good opportunity for us to get somebody who's going to contribute. And cornerback, some solid guys on the board. I'm going to go with Michael Wright, or maybe it's Mikel Wright from Oregon. Could be butchering that. Apologies to him, but I like him there in the 4th round. I think that's a solid pickup. And now on to pick 158 here in the 5th. And I might get another receiver. I mean, Josh Johnson has got a lot of potential just kind of as a deep threat, or as a, just kind of a gadget weapon kind of guy. But Bo Melton still being on the board, he's underrated. He's really good. And I feel like I take him. I don't know. I feel like I've taken him a few times. I don't think I've taken Josh Johnson yet. So we're going to go with Josh Johnson to mix it up a little bit. Really good deep threat, a lot of speed. He's a little guy, but he's really fast, and he can really do stuff with the ball in his hands. And I'm happy getting him there. Now at 170, still in the 5th round. Not sure exactly what I want to go with here, but still a lot of good talent on the board. I'm not really sure what else the Patriots seen. I looked at their depth chart, and I wasn't too excited about their defensive tackle room, and I'm going to actually go with the guy here that as an Arkansas fan, I'm a fan of. Might be a little bit high for him, but I think it'd be fun to mix it up. He feels like a Patriot, and that's John Ridgeway, the defensive tackle from the University of Arkansas. He's a good player. He doesn't show out as much as some of the other guys on that defense, like Jalen Catalon, who I believe is going to be an absolute stud in the NFL one day, but And even like Trey Williams, who had a really good year on that defensive line. I don't actually see if he's in the draft real quick. I believe he committed. Yeah, there he is. He's way down there, but he's a pretty good player. Definitely a UDFA guy probably that could come in and make an impact. Now with pick number 200, I'm not sure with Patriots. I'm gonna go with Ty Chandler. Actually, let me look at the running backs on the board. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ty Chandler. He's a good player. He didn't get a ton of touches in North Carolina, but so he's got a lot of gas left in his tank. Running backs kind of don't have too many years of productivity nowadays. It seems like at least for most of them. But with he's a guy who hasn't produced a ton, but you can tell he has all the tools and the skills to get it done. And I'm happy getting him at 200. Now at 210, we'll see what the one trade is. You never know. They want 210. Give me a 6 next year. Nope. Give me a 6 in 2 years. Nope. It's not very fun. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't really need any more picks. And now with 210, a lot of depth guys we could get. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to add here. I think I'm going to go with another cornerback. I saw Connor on the board there. But I'm going to go with, this is tough. Yeah, I'm going to go with Connor from VT. Solid player, depth, Patriots need corner, not too deep. But now we have 40 picks until the draft ends. I'm pretty happy with how this one went for us. The Patriots are just kind of a weird team because they're going to draft or they're going to draft, and it's hard to predict that. But so they're going to fall in love with some guy. It's kind of like how the Seahawks do it. Like they just take a guy that they want wherever they want to take him and don't worry too much about value. They did not like DeMarco Jackson at all. And they did not like John Ridgeway at all. But I'm pretty happy with this. B- isn't great, but getting Jermaine Johnson and Christian Watson I think is pretty good picks. I think Ty Chandler at pick 200 I'm very happy with. And, some of these depth picks are fine. Josh Johnson, I think, can really contribute. But these top 2 picks, I'm super happy with, and I think could be really good Patriots, especially with the right coaching and development. But let me know what you guys think of this video. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment your thoughts, especially if you have anything you would have done differently. And, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed, because we have more of these videos coming, more prospect film breakdowns. Obviously, I'm doing the receiver class and making videos on all of them. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.